Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. The Athletics will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jake Arrieta starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
So striding forward now, Ramon. Laureano, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's got it. And there's one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's got 30 home runs so far this year. That's an impressive number. And obviously, he's not done yet. You know, the power guys, they know that when you start hitting over 30 home runs a year, that's considered legit power, and he has it.
Mark Canha stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Reined in. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Jesus Luzardo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit high and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
The center fielder, Jackie.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
3 runs already home here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Boston leads it 3-0. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Matt Chapman.
First offering on its way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 18, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex Verdugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Justin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Sheldon Noisy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Sheldon Noisy.
First delivery to him on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Austin Allen. And that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. So now it's Mark Canha, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Ripped down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third, and you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch.
All two.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
In now, Michael Chavis. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys were...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Rafael Devers the next to bat.
The third baseman.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Noisy ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat, and here's a fastball called for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he fouls this one off. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The next 0-2. Right back at him and off his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Olson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Just foul. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Chris Davis will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. (2-0) the count to the A's left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
In now, Chad Pinder. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Striding into the box, Sheldon Noisy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Now that.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
At the plate, Austin Allen, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. There to get it is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox on top, 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. That's inside.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. hit the other way out toward right field. Pinder is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. Verdugo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Fouled off. Left center, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Mike Fiers answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
2 out here and a runner at second. Grounder down the line at third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 7 and the A's 3. Digging in to try it again, Ramon Laureano. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Arrieta's ready. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Devers gloves it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Mark Canha. Hit high and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
The first baseman.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One out and a runner on third. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And a throw behind the runner at third. And a dive, but he's back in there. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So coming to the plate, Matt Chapman singled home a run in his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The pitch.
Whoa, that's inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Strike taken up in the zone. All even now, 2-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Center fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Davis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Arrieta is ready. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Chad Pinder. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chopped in front of home plate. And that's the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
So stepping in, Sheldon Noisy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex. To go.
Ready for another chance, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way.
At the ball.
Now the 1-0. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Allen moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 5, Kevin.
Now the Red Sox DH, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
At the plate now, Dustin Pedroia.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Arrieta into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
At the plate, Mark Canha. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Red Sox lead it 7-4. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogarts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Martinez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael.
Paul Blackburn takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 58, Paul Blackburn.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Chavis begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Pinder's got it for route number 3. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Athletics 4. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Taylor has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Matt Chapman will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. From the stretch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners on first with 1 down. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Chris Davis next to bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Hard hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front 8-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The A's entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
The designated hitter, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Runner at first here, one man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top 8-4. Trevor Hildenberger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Trevor Hildenberger.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Chad Pinder. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in, Austin Allen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-1 the count now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Hey, you miss over the middle with a sinker, and it becomes more just like your generic 2-seamer. Hitter got great wood on that pitch.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Brandon Workman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
In now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
8-5 today. The Boston Red Sox posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jake Arrieta hangs win number 11 on his line. Jesus Luzardo was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. It for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.